There is a language spoken inside the most expensive cars in the world. It is not spoken in words. It is spoken in materials, in mechanisms, in the particular weight of a door handle, and the specific sound a latch makes when it closes, and the exact temperature of a surface when a hand rests against it for the first time. This language has one audience, the person sitting inside the car, and it communicates one thing with absolute consistency. You are someone for whom ordinary things were insufficient, and this object was built in response to that fact. Most features in most cars exist to solve problems. Air conditioning solves thermal discomfort. Cruise control solves fatigue on long journeys. A backup camera solves the problem of limited rear visibility. The logic is straightforward, the utility is measurable, and the value is available to anyone who uses the feature. But in the highest tier of the automotive world, a parallel category of feature exists, one that does not solve problems in the conventional sense, but instead communicates status, signals membership, and performs importance for the person experiencing it and, carefully, for anyone who might be in a position to notice. These features are not about function. They are about the experience of being the kind of person who has them. Begin with the Rolls-Royce Starlight headliner, because it is perhaps the purest example of a feature that exists for no reason other than to make a specific type of person feel a specific type of way about themselves and their surroundings. The Starlight headliner is available across the Rolls-Royce range, and in its most elaborate form, as fitted to the Phantom and the Ghost, consists of between 1,300 and 4,000 individual fiber optic strands, hand-threaded through the leather headlining by craftspeople at the Goodwood factory. Each strand is individually placed. The overall pattern can be customized to replicate actual star charts, the night sky as it appeared over a specific location on a specific date, the birth of a child, an anniversary, the night of a first meeting. The headliner is not illuminating anything. It provides no functional light. It serves no navigational or safety purpose. What it does is create an environment, a private cosmos above the rear passenger's head, that communicates, without any possibility of ambiguity, that the person sitting beneath it exists in a category of life where the ceiling of their car has been hand-embroidered with light to replicate the universe on a meaningful night. There is no practical argument for this feature. There is a very clear psychological one. Bentley's approach to what it calls the name for Bentley audio system occupies related territory, but operates through a different mechanism. The sound system fitted to the top configuration of the Bentayga and the Flying Spur is developed in partnership with Name Audio, a British high-fidelity manufacturer whose equipment in its home audio form is found in the listening rooms of serious audiophiles and recording professionals. The Bentley-specific version of this system is calibrated to the acoustic properties of each individual car, not each model. Each individual car, in a process that involves measuring the specific acoustic signature of that particular cabin and adjusting the system's output to compensate. The result is a sound system that performs differently and better in that car than it would in any other. To a normal buyer, a premium sound system is a premium sound system. You hear music, it sounds good, the value is clear. To the buyer of a $250,000 Bentley, a sound system that is merely good is insufficient. The value here is in the specificity, the knowledge that the system has been tuned to the acoustic fingerprint of your car and your car alone. The feature communicates individualization at a level that most people will never experience and will never be in a position to care about. That, precisely, is why it exists. The fragrance system fitted to the Mercedes Maybach S-Class is a feature that requires a moment of genuine consideration to fully appreciate for what it is. Maybach, working with fragrance houses that supply the luxury perfume industry, developed a cabin fragrance system that disperses a chosen scent through the air conditioning network, at an intensity and consistency that is calibrated to remain perceptible without becoming overwhelming across a journey of variable length. The scents available are not car-specific air freshener products. They are developed to the same standards as commercial fragrances and given names that position them clearly in a luxury goods context. The system allows the occupant of a Maybach to effectively perfume the space they inhabit while traveling. To a normal buyer, this is an extravagance of such complete impracticality that it barely registers as a real feature. It reads more like a satire of luxury excess. To the person for whom the Maybach was designed, it is a logical extension of a philosophy about environmental control, the idea that every sensory dimension of the occupied space should be within the occupant's management. Temperature, noise, light, sound, and now scent. The complete elimination of the uncontrolled sensory environment. A moving room in which everything is as the occupant has specified it to be. The rear seat massage systems in cars like the Rolls-Royce Ghost and the BMW 7 Series in its highest specific do something similar through tactile rather than olfactory means. These are not massage seats in the sense that economy-class airline passengers know them, the perfunctory vibration of a motor embedded in the lower cushion. These are multi-zone pneumatic systems, with air chambers arranged across the seat back and seat base, that inflate and deflate in sequences developed in consultation with physiotherapists, replicating specific massage techniques, shiatsu, kneading, rolling, at adjustable intensity levels. The Ghost seat massage can be programmed to a personalized sequence that the system remembers and replicates. The feature communicates to the person experiencing it that their physical comfort during the act of traveling has been considered at a level of seriousness that rivals professional therapeutic treatment. It does not matter that most journeys are too short to complete a full sequence. The existence of the capability, the knowledge that it is there, that it is of this quality, that it was considered and built and installed specifically for this purpose, is the value. The feature performs importance for its occupant even in the journeys where it goes unused. The personalization programs offered by Rolls-Royce, Bentley, and Pagani, the bespoke program, the Millionaires division, the Pagani Atelier, are, at their core, not really about specification at all. They are about the experience of being treated as an individual of sufficient consequence that a major manufacturer will alter its production process, its supply chain, and its finished product to accommodate your preferences. The feature being purchased is not a specific paint color or a unique interior trim or a personalized embroidery pattern on the headrest. The feature is the conversation itself. The hours spent with a design consultant discussing what you want, being presented with options that do not exist in any catalog, being told that the factory will do something it has never done before because you asked for it. This is a feature that exists exclusively to make the buyer feel, with complete justification, that they are someone to whom the normal rules of production do not apply. And in the end, that is what all of these features share. They are not solving problems. They are performing a truth about who the owner is, how they live, and the altitude of existence from which they engage with the world. For that audience, they are not extravagances at all. They are simply the correct specification for the life being lived.